Ever wondered how the Corporate Transparency Act has influenced the business landscape? And what could be the implications of the recent court ruling declaring it unconstitutional? Well, it's a fascinating tale that unravels the power dynamics of legislation and judicial interpretation. The Corporate Transparency Act, known as the CTA, was a mandate, a directive for businesses to report beneficial ownership information. The purpose was to deter and detect illicit activities by enhancing transparency and accountability. However, the journey of this act has been anything but smooth. The enactment of the CTA marked a significant shift in the corporate landscape. It proposed a new norm, a new level of disclosure. But this increased transparency came with its own set of challenges. For many businesses, especially small ones, the compliance costs associated with this act were a heavy burden to bear. Fast forward to the 1st of March 2024. A landmark ruling by the U.S. District Court for the District of Alabama turned the tables. In the case of National Small Business Association versus Yellen, the court ruled the Corporate Transparency Act unconstitutional. The court found that the CTA exceeded Congress's legislative authority and burdened small businesses with excessive compliance costs. This ruling suspended the enforcement of the CTA against the plaintiffs, sparking a debate on constitutional boundaries, privacy rights, and anti-money laundering efforts. This decision, by all means, is bound to have far-reaching implications. It has not only impacted the reporting obligations of U.S. businesses, but has also stirred the waters of constitutional debates. The ruling is likely to face appeals, and it wouldn't be surprising if it reaches the Supreme Court. So, what does this mean for businesses? Well, while the court has suspended the enforcement of the CTA against the plaintiffs, it's advisable for businesses to stay informed and prepared for potential changes. There's a possibility of revisions to the CTA that could address the constitutional concerns. Now, to recap the key points of this saga, the Corporate Transparency Act. Once a mandate for businesses to report beneficial ownership information has been ruled unconstitutional, the court found that the act exceeded Congress's powers and burdened small businesses. This decision has suspended the enforcement of the CTA, sparking debates on constitutional boundaries and privacy rights. The ruling could face appeals and has the potential to reach the Supreme Court. This complex tale of legislation, judicial interpretation, and business implications is a clear testament to the ever-evolving dynamics of the corporate world. Staying informed, adaptable, and prepared are the keys to navigating these waters successfully. This video was brought to you by Melbourne Business Advisors, helping you understand the complexities of the business world and empowering you to make well-informed decisions.